Ever felt the chill of ancient stone? The weight of centuries of war? Ever wondered what horrors and heroism are forged within the most brutal, legendary military institution in Navarre? You've heard of Hogwarts? You've dreamed of Narnia. But Basgiath? It doesn't invite you in. It dares you to survive. Welcome, truth seekers and lore lovers. This is your visual journey into the heart of Rebecca Yarros' Fourth Wing, a spoiler-free exploration of Basgiath War College. We're peeling back the layers of plot to reveal the very foundations, the sprawling grounds, and the imposing structures where cadets face a stark choice: earn their wings or meet their end. Prepare to witness the scale, the danger, and the sheer, unyielding presence of Basgiath. Let's begin. The approach and the shadow of the fortress. Our approach follows weathered, converging roads leading not to a welcoming academy, but to the base of the colossal, rugged Basgiath mountain. Carved into its lower slopes, a vast, ancient fortress sprawls, a testament to unyielding strength. Expansive, unkempt, grassy fields slope upwards. On any given day, they may witness tearful goodbyes, but at the edge, simple, covered, dark wooden wagons wait silently. Their purpose is often grimmer, a stark reminder of the college's harsh reality. Then, the main gate. 30 feet of precisely cut, weathered gray stone blocks form a monumental arch. Some still bear the eroded marks of long-dead masons. Flanking it, circular drum towers rise 3 stories higher, crowned with thick crenellations and pierced by narrow arrow slits. A massive, iron-banded dark oak portcullis, thick as a man's torso, hangs partway open, shadowing the passage beyond. Step through the cool, dark archway into the first courtyard. The ground is uneven, worn cobblestone, deeply grooved by centuries of carts and boots. Ahead rises the central stone keep, the administrative heart. Its walls are built from roughly dressed gray stone, pockmarked with small, iron-barred windows. Lining the sides are practical 2-story buildings with steep slate roofs, likely stables or workshops. Constantly used, but never grand. This is Basgiath's public face, bustling but stern. From above, the main college reveals its full scale. Robust, multi-story medieval stone buildings cling to the mountain, roofs steeply pitched in dark slate. Formidable battlements surround the perimeter, punctuated by round and square defensive towers. One turret rises higher than the rest, holding 2 aged bronze bells, tolling time and training alike. Let's explore where Navarre's different forces are shaped. To the north lies the Infantry Quadrant. Sturdy utilitarian architecture surrounds a wide, muddy yard, where cadets drill in navy blue tunics and breeches. Some clash with blunt wooden swords and battered shields. Others march in precise formation. Racks of spears and shields line the edges. Here, Navarre's foot soldiers are forged. Next, the Healer Quadrant, a quieter, sunlit courtyard. Still fortified, but with wider, mullioned windows. Cadets in pale blue linen robes move with quiet focus, tending herb gardens or carrying supplies. Inside, a stone-flagged clinic hums with calm efficiency. Healers attend to the wounded on wooden cots, grinding herbs, binding wounds. This is where care is learned to mend what the college so often breaks. Then, the Scribe Quadrant. Its entrance, discreet and vault-like, is set into the mountain base of the central keep. A single cadet stands guard, cloaked in a cream-colored robe. Inside, a vast archive stretches into dim, labyrinthine aisles. Dark wooden shelves tower, packed with ancient tomes and scrolls. In silence broken only by the scratch of quills, scribes copy history under oil lamps. The air is thick with ink, parchment, and time. this is the memory of Navarre. The Ravine the Parapet, the rider's first trial. But for those aspiring to the fourth wing, the path takes a darker turn. They must ascend a narrow turret that clings to the precipice of a profound chasm. Its narrow slit windows spiral upward, hinting at the 100 stairs within. At the top, the parapet. A terrifying stone bridge only 18 inches wide stretches across the ravine. Moss-flecked flagstones. No railing, just a 200-foot drop on either side. The wind is constant. The footing is treacherous. This is the first, and for many, the final trial of a rider candidate. It's not metaphor, it's mortality. Look closely. Cracked stone, rough edges, moss in every crevice. There is no second chance. Survive the parapet, and you enter the rider's citadel. The ground is dark gravel, claw-scarred and unforgiving. Buildings rise steeply from the mountain, multi-story and L-shaped, their slate roofs stark against the sky. The courtyard ends at a massive, curved wall. The perch. 10 feet thick, scored by talons, watching the chasm below. At the citadel's heart stands the Rotunda, 3 stories high. Mountain light streams through a domed glass ceiling onto a polished black marble floor. 6 colossal pillars, carved into coiled dragons with fangs bared and scales detailed, hold up the dome. Wide, arched doorways lead to the wings of rider training. It's austere, severe, majestic. To one side, the Sparring Gym, a high-ceilinged chamber of violence. Dark mats line the floor where cadets in black leather gear spar with brutal force. Shouts echo, blows land. Some cadets are shirtless, sweat-slicked. Others wear tunics. All are forged through combat. Nearby lies the Battle Brief Lecture Hall, circular, tiered, its dominant feature. A massive continental map. Here, battles are studied before they're fought. And then, the dormitories. First years sleep in Spartan barracks. Stone walls, wooden bunks, black woolen blankets. Communal, cold, disciplined. Upperclassmen earn privacy, but not comfort. Beyond the Citadel waits the final crucible, the Gauntlet. This is no mere training exercise. It's a brutal, vertical obstacle course, hewn and constructed directly into the sheer, gray rock face of an immense cliff. It snakes upwards in 5 distinct, treacherous ascents or switchbacks, each more demanding than the last. These ascents are linked only by narrow, shoulder-width gravel paths, offering scant respite before the next challenge. The trial begins immediately. First, a thick, 15-foot-long, weathered wooden log, mounted parallel to the cliff face, spins rapidly on its axis. Cadets must run its length, maintaining balance against the dizzying drop. Survive that, and you face a series of 4 rough-hewn, cylindrical granite pillars, each jutting out from the cliff, spaced 3 feet apart, demanding precise, powerful leaps. And the finale of the first ascent? The giant spinning wheel. Imagine a massive, self-propelled hamster wheel, at least 12 feet in diameter, constructed of dark, heavy timber and reinforced with thick iron bands. Ascent number 2. Here, 5 large, heavy, dark metallic or stone buoy balls, each several feet across, hang suspended from thick chains. These chains are bolted to an iron rail high on the sheer cliff face. The only way across is to launch yourself, hug one of these immense, swaying orbs, and then use pure momentum, a desperate swing and spin, to propel yourself to the next, all while the chasm yawns vertiginously below. Imagine thick, dark, wrought iron rails, like battering rams, mounted horizontally, end to end, projecting from the cliff. Each subsequent rail is positioned about half a foot higher than the last. Immediately following is a series of shaking iron pillars. They visibly vibrate and sway, demanding quick, precise jumps from one unstable perch to the next, with that ever-present, terrifying drop just inches away. Ascent number 4. The staircase of 7 rolling logs. Each log is designed to roll in the opposite direction from the last if a cadet lingers too long or applies weight too slowly. Too slow, and you're rolled off, to be crushed between the churning timbers, or to fall catastrophically down the cliff face. The last ascent begins with the 20-foot leaning chimney. This is a narrow, vertical conduit, formed by 2 parallel rock faces or constructed stone walls, leaning inwards against the main cliff. Cadets must ascend by forming an X with their bodies, wedging themselves and hopping upwards, using opposing pressure on the rough stone. And the very final obstacle, a massive, intimidating 10-foot high wooden ramp. Cadets must sprint its face, a final desperate burst of speed and momentum to leap and grasp the clifftop ledge. But beyond lies the flight field, a secluded box canyon surrounded by towering cliffs. Its floor, a wild autumn meadow. Here, cadets present themselves to dragons, massive, earth-toned beasts, horned, frilled, waiting. They do not answer calls. They choose. Here, fate is decided. Basgiath War College. More than ancient stone and imposing walls. From the sprawling college where infantry, healers, and scribes master their crafts. To the death-defying parapet, which trial would you least like to face? Tell us in the comments. And if this journey through the 4th wing stirred something in you, subscribe, ring that bell, and join us for more cinematic deep dives into fantasy's most breathtaking realms. Until next time, may your own chronicles be legendary.